Welcome and thank you for checking in. I'm Amanda and I'm so glad you're here. Tonight's blue moon is a rare moment in time, an extra full moon, an extra illuminated moon, an extra opportunity to pause and return to yourself. The moon has always reflected something ancient within us, the tides of the ocean, the rhythms of the body, the quiet emotional currents that move beneath the surface of our daily lives. And during a full moon, especially a blue moon, many people notice that what has been hidden is easier to feel. Thoughts rise to the surface, emotions ask to be acknowledged, the nervous system asks us to slow down, not to fix ourselves, not to become someone else, but simply to check in. So tonight, there is nowhere to go, nothing to force, nothing to solve, only this moment, and your willingness to return to it. Now gently allow your eyes to close and begin by simply noticing your breath. No need to change it. No need to breathe perfectly. Just notice the inhale, the exhale, the rise, the fall, and perhaps for the first time today, allow yourself to fully arrive inside your own body. Feel the support beneath you. Feel the weight of your body being held. And with every breath, imagine the body softening just a little more. Your jaw softens, your shoulders release, the muscles around the eyes begin to relax. The forehead smooths, and as the body begins to settle, the mind no longer needs to work so hard. You do not need to carry the weight of the world right now. You do not need to hold every outcome together. For these next few moments, you are allowed to simply be here, breathing, existing, aware. And imagine now, above you, a beautiful glowing blue moon suspended in a dark, peaceful sky. Soft, silver blue light gently pouring downward. Calm, still, ancient. The moonlight touching the top of your head, moving slowly down through your body like a wave of peaceful energy. relaxing the mind, relaxing the nervous system, relaxing parts of you that have been carrying too much for too long. And perhaps there are parts of you that have felt tired lately. Parts that have been trying to keep everything together. Parts trying to control, trying to predict, and parts trying to protect you. Tonight, we do not fight these parts. We simply acknowledge them with compassion. You may silently say, "Thank you for trying to protect me," letting these parts know it is safe for them to rest now. They don't have to carry everything alone. And as these words move through you, just notice what begins to soften. Notice what begins to unclench. Because healing often begins not when we force change, but when awareness enters the moment. Take this time to check in with yourself now. Not escaping, not endlessly becoming, but returning. Returning to presence. Returning to awareness. Returning to the deeper self beneath all the noise. And now, imagine yourself walking slowly beneath the night sky. The air calm and cool around you. Ahead of you is a quiet shoreline. Maybe it's the ocean, maybe a lake, but this spot feels familiar somehow. The moonlight reflects across the water like liquid silver. And as you walk toward the water, you realize something. The water is reflecting exactly what is above it. Stillness reflecting stillness. And perhaps the mind is like this too. When the surface is constantly disturbed, we cannot see clearly. But when we slow down, when we breathe, we can stop resisting the moment. Clarity naturally returns. You do not need to force peace. Peace begins to appear when resistance softens. And standing beside this water, under this blue moon, imagine that you are holding in your hands everything you no longer need to carry. Old pressure, expectations, identities, the need to constantly prove yourself. The fear of not being enough. The exhaustion of always doing. And one by one, gently offer these burdens to the moon. Not with force, but with willingness. As though the universe itself is helping you lay these things down. And as each burden leaves you, feel more space opening inside. More breath, more stillness, more lightness. Because beneath all of the conditioning, beneath all of the mental noise, there is something within you that has always remained untouched. A deeper awareness. A quiet presence. Something ancient and peaceful that has been within you your entire life. The part of you that watches, the part of you that knows. And tonight, under this rare blue moon, you are remembering, connecting to the self, not intellectually, but energetically, cell by cell, breath by breath, and perhaps now you begin to notice a soft glowing light within the center of your chest. A gentle, steady, alive. Not something outside of you. A light that has always been with you. And with every breath, this light expands, moving through your chest, your stomach, shoulders, throat, your entire body becoming filled with the calm, luminous energy. The body softening. The nervous system regulating. The mind becomes quieter and quieter as you silently repeat these words. I do not need to become more worthy. I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to slow down. It is safe for me to be present. I release what no longer serves me with grace and ease. I return to myself. I return to awareness. I return to peace. And now, for a few moments, simply rest here, beneath the moon, breathing, receiving, being. Notice now how different stillness feels when you stop resisting it. Stillness is not emptiness. Stillness is connection. Stillness is where intuition becomes easier to hear. Where clarity returns. Where the nervous system remembers safety. Where we begin to feel life again. And perhaps this is what so many people are truly searching for. Not more stimulation or achievement, but the feeling of finally coming home within yourself. And tonight, even briefly, you are remembering the way back. Slowly begin bringing awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the room around you. Feeling grounded, calm, present. And before we close, take one final moment to thank yourself for checking in tonight, for slowing down, for listening, for returning. The moon will continue its cycles. Life will continue moving. But something within you now remembers that peace was never somewhere outside of you. It has always been here, waiting beneath the noise, waiting beneath the becoming, waiting quietly within your own awareness. When you are ready, gently begin wiggling your fingers and toes, maybe rolling the shoulders. Take a deep, nourishing breath in and slowly exhaling. And when it feels right, if you haven't already, gently opening your eyes. Welcome back. Thank you for checking in beneath this beautiful blue moon. Namaste.